Can this sound physically heal your body and mind? Turns out there's actually a bit of science behind this, and our ancestors even made use of it all the time. These in particular are called Solfeggio frequencies and come in a number of different variants, each with their own alleged unique healing properties. Now, if you want to know if they actually do work for you, we can test them out ourselves and see if they do anything for us. The way I do it is I just head over to this site right here, Emergent SH, and it lets me build pretty much anything I want. So to test this out, let me tell it, build me a simple app that allows me to play all the different types of Solfeggio healing frequencies and provide a brief explanation of each. And just like that, it gets to work. Now, as you may know, as famously quoted by Nikola Tesla, if you wish to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Your body, objects, sounds, lights, liquids, gases, radio waves, Wi-Fi, even your own thoughts are all frequencies, each vibrating at different wavelengths. Sound, being one of them, is just the physical vibration of frequencies carried through a certain medium that is interpreted with our ears as the perception of hearing, but these waves travel everywhere. You ever see those videos of tuning forks and they get all wavy when producing sound? The sound wave passing through is physically warping the solid material of the fork, and when you bring one tuning fork close to another, the sound vibration from one can even be transferred to the other with no contact. Similarly, it's said that the frequencies of sound can be transferred into our bodies and minds, since our thoughts are frequencies too in the form of brainwaves, some of which can yield positive effects on us while others sounds negative. Okay, seems like we got this Solfeggio sound player app here, which generated the 9 main frequencies typically used for healing, each with their own associated Hertz number, the unit used to measure the frequency of a sound wave, which refers to the number of complete wave cycles that occur in a sound vibration per second. We've got pain relief, healing tissue, liberating guilt and fear. Let's start with awakening intuition and see if that helps us understand this any better. I mean, if we're surrounded by frequencies at all times, we might as well make them good ones, right? And it seems like our ancestors were very aware of this too, as they regularly practice healing sound frequencies in their lives. Instruments, chants, chimes, bells, Tibetan singing bowls, and other forms of sustained notes were at the core of any spiritual healing practice of ancient cultures. Even the bells found in old school cathedrals are said to have created these same sounds, and when tuned to a certain frequency, it can potentially improve certain areas of your body and mind, or possibly even manipulate and levitate physical matter itself, but that's a talk for another time. Let's take 852 Hertz, returning to spiritual order, for example, which is said to be able to clear your mind and get your brain to stop thinking. Okay, let's just give pain relief a shot before I accidentally astral project myself into another dimension. Now, sounds in particular each also have their own related geometric pattern called cymatics, intricate, artfully designed patterns we can get from running sound through a metal plate with sand on top, which will vibrate and fall into the shape of the natural pattern of that specific sound frequency. Yeah, this is a completely natural pattern, and it's pretty incredible. Now, these patterns are also said to be found all over the ancient past, like in carvings, drawings, writing, and once again in the windows of churches. Each one of these is said to be its own cymatic sound pattern. As you can tell, churches were built as places of inner spiritual restoration, and seem to have incorporated a lot of the sound healing practices into their architecture. So was our ancient past aware of the divine healing properties that sound waves could have on the cells of our very beings? Something that has since gotten lost in our modern society, disconnected from this natural source of healing that we all still have access to. Now, all in an app that I built myself in less than a minute, and so can you with Emergent. Because sometimes the simplest ideas, like this Solfeggio frequency mood generator, can go a long way in giving us what we need, or even something that we can share with others.